Thank you for coming to Starbright Storytime. This is the book review, the overview for week 31. To start out, we had Where's My Teddy by Jez Alborough. This is a wonderful bedtime story. Where's My Teddy by Jez Alborough. A story about a little boy who's lost his teddy in the woods, and he has to go back into the scary woods to find his teddy, and he encounters quite a bit of a surprise. These are great illustrations. At the end of the book, he does go home with his teddy. Where's My Teddy by Jez Alborough. The next book on the list is The Art Lesson, a Shavuot story by Allison and Wayne Marks, illustrated by Annie Wilkinson. This is a story about a girl and her grandma and the art that they create together. It's about legacy, it's about heritage, and creating memories with family members. It's also a celebration of holiday. The Art Lesson, a Shavuot story by Allison and Wayne Marks, illustrated by Annie Wilkinson. The next book is People Don't Bite People by Lisa Wheeler and Molly Idle. This is a great story, a reminder for children that biting isn't friendly. How do we behave? Biting is not the answer. It's a very cute storybook. People Don't Bite People by Lisa Wheeler and Molly Idle. Next on the list is Puss, Jekyll, and Cat Hyde. This is another fun storybook. The Light and the Dark Side of the Kitty. This is by Joyce Dunbar, illustrated by Jill Barton. A story about a cat and the two different faces of the cat. One is the delicate house cat and the other is the vicious hunter. If you have cats as pets, you might understand. Puss, Jekyll, Cat Hyde by Joyce Dunbar and Jill Barton. The next one on the list is Where's Puma? A book by Muriel Barclay de Tolly. This is a self-published book about a family and their cat. And the cat stays at Grandma's house, Mima. And the cat's name is Puma. But the cat lives with Mima and is always hiding. And all the grandchildren come to the house to visit Mima and want to know where is the cat. And Puma is always hiding. And finally, the young child to whom the cat initially belonged decides to bring the cat back home with her. It's a fun storybook. This is Where's Puma by Muriel Barclay de Tolly. Next on the list is Big Bear Hug by Nicholas Oldland. This is a sweet story about a bear who loves to hug. This bear hugs everyone, every animal, every living thing it encounters. Big Bear Hugs. And this bear is quite fond of trees as well. And one day a lumberjack comes into the forest and starts eyeing up a tree. And when he starts to chop the tree, the bear gets very angry. But the bear ends up giving this logger a hug, and in doing so saves the tree. It's a sweet storybook. Big Bear Hug by Nicholas Oldland. And last on the list for the week is I Love Dad with the Very Hungry Caterpillar by Eric Carle, This comes from The World of Eric Carle. It's a short little storybook. It's very brief and simple. It's just sort of an ode to Dad for Father's Day. Dad is always there. Very sweet. Happy Father's Day, Dads. I Love Dad with the Very Hungry Caterpillar by Eric Carle. The Big Bear Hug by Nicholas Oldland. Where's Puma by Muriel Barclay de Tolly. Puss, Jekyll, Cat, Hyde by Joyce Dunbar and Jill Barton. People Don't Bite People by Lisa Wheeler and Molly Idle. The Art Lesson, a Shavuot story by Allison and Wayne Marks, illustrated by Annie Wilkinson. And Where's My Teddy by Jez Alborough. Those are the books for week 31. I hope you enjoyed them and look forward to another week of books coming up. Thank you for coming to Starbright Storytime.